What's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? This is Shaw checking in here. In this episode, we're gonna do a song breakdown of my official remix for my good friends Take Note, their record Soul. They asked us to do an official remix, and yeah, let's hear it. So shout out to Take Note, and I really enjoyed making this remix for y'all. So they sent us all the stems, and I pretty much just took the vocals and I think a part of the bass, and we're gonna go over basically each section and my approach to making this particular remix. And we'll start from the kick and bass, because I pretty much always start from the kick and bass. I personally believe in dance music, if you have the basic groove, the core groove, just going and moving, and you're grooving with that already, I mean, you're good to go, you know? You're on a very good spot. So let's start with the kick. So the kick drum here has only 2 layers. Normally I have 3. But right here we got boom kick with some EQ action, some saturation. And then we got like a higher mid kind of take. Now with the bass, we got the main guy right here. I think it's just like literally 2 notes. Yeah, E and then F sharp. This is a preset from Zen World. And, you know, I kind of just like processed it. With the main bass, right? I didn't even do this one yet. So this one is from the original track. And if we did like the original track without any processing, that's from the original song. That's like their main boom, like drive, kind of when the drop starts. That's like their stuff. So, you know, I kind of just took a part of the track that I wanted, and what I did do first is I went to the Beats Warp mode, and then I put on a bunch of processing. So saturation, cut out the low end, OTT, EQ again, some side chaining, erosion, proto verb, which this reverb I love from watching Fabulous Seamless tutorial. Just adds a lot of width to a sound. Auto pan, delay action, and some utility automation probably for the break. Other layers I have in the bass, this one is probably just the break. This one is probably just break too, yeah, looking at the shape of it. It's just like the drone horn sound. And drop 2, I added that drone, like that sound, that stab, right? And then we got, I made it with Serum, sine wave, FM action. And if y'all want me to make a separate video on sound design, we can definitely do that. Yeah, sine wave. Cut up the MIDI notes to get that melody, that rhythm. Just do the kick and bass all together. Drop 2. Vibes. All right, let's go over real quick the drums. So clap, I got 3 layers going on. This main layer got my width, my reverb, my brightness. The one to the right kind of sounds like a Dale Howard clap, kind of just like short, snappy, got characteristic to it. The one on the left is very kind of classic 909 Tech House clap. So all together, some EQ action, RC20, drum, parallel processing, parallel compression, my bad, and processing with glue compression, decapitator, and yeah, right there you got your clap group right there. And right below that got this loop that I think I freeze and flattened from different loops that I liked, and that just really gives it kind of like a drive, especially when it's delayed 4 milliseconds, a little bit, you know, after the claps. Then we got right here, just like, you know, offbeat snares, and right here another perk, kind of just fill in, like, it's really like accents. If we just solo this out, like by itself, I wanted to almost be like a melody, you know, I wanted to kind of talk. And then we go into the cymbal groups. So I mean, before we go into the cymbal groups, just by, you know, these loops itself, and, you know, with, let's say, even without the bass, just with the kick, it needs to give you some kind of melody, some kind of motif, if we're making tech house, right? All right, so cymbals all together, a lot going on. But okay, so the main ones we got right here, this main loop I really like. Then we got this one, open hat, another open hat, then this loop. Just sounds really, really groovy and just, you know, drives hella. And then we got this one right here, another loop. Then this is probably a perk sound, looking at the name of it. Interesting perk sound. I don't know why it's in the cymbal group. And then probably I started adding rides. More open hats. Yep, rides right here. Probably, yeah, I pitched it. So I highly recommend that y'all can play with that. Is the first half I kept it kind of just like cut and just normal, and then the next phrase kind of have it pitch it up. So it's like a progression, you know what I mean? Another ride to the left, some panning action. Then we got some one shot, just, like one shot snare, not snares, hats, cymbals, and all of them together really just add so much drive. Alright, so the other drums I had here was really just like build up snares. So the other drums I really had here were mainly for the second break, like massive build up for this song. So the really long one is just like a standard Matto 16th snare action, building up, filter opening up. Then I did this kind of like zip sound in Simpler to kind of still just copy the rhythm over. Snare sound, snare sound, snare sound, all together. Gives it really that oomph. Right there we got kick and bass, drums. That's really our group. And before we dive into the synths, because the synths are super exciting, let me just do real quick, and I'll leave the effects to the last because the effects is kind of just like the salt or like the candy sugar on top, really. But in the vocals is very interesting. So the original vocals that they gave us,
mind, my feel, my body.
That's from the original vocal for sure.
Your soul, your mind, your feet, your body, your feel, your body.
And then like other layers, like this one, I did like the kind of again like the Beats Warp Mode trick, and then this one pan to the left. Also the same trick, kind of different processing, and it just adds layers during the drop.
Your body, your soul.
It really just gives a movement, and it's just different cutting, different placement of the vocal, and then it's really just their original vocal. So switching things up a little bit, right?
Body, my soul, my mind. Body, my soul, my.
It's really just like playing puzzles with sound and just making like an outro vocal.
My feel, my body.
It's probably their original stems and just like an outro that I like from their song. Alright, so the synth group is hella exciting. Hella exciting. Most of the time I kind of build from a drop idea, the core idea of the song that just makes you groove, and then I just extend out. So the downbeat sounds right away. We got here, let's listen to the group. A lot of things going on right here. These two little layers, presets I found that just sounded like piano chord stabs to me. This is a Knox sound, no processing, just a preset. Little ear candy perk action with a lot of reverb, a lot of delay. And this one is interesting. This is a loop from Splice, and I pitched down 8 semitones. So originally it sounds like that, and obviously I kind of just matched the song pitch to where I think it sounded good, and kind of just did my own editing and placement of the sound, and there you go, voila. Then we got this sound I threw in Simpler, that's from Splice as well. Some processing, some beefing up, proto-verb, reverb, DST, multi-band saturation action going on, some delay action, some more reverb, and it all started because I want to make like this arpeggiated kind of build up with the Simpler trick. Kind of go fast and then slow it down, rewind, and then just extend it, into the drop. And then we got some cool stuff going on right here. Preset. I really like sounds like that. Techno inspired. Erosion preset probably, and then this. I think this is like it's like a bass resound from Serum, and I just put it higher octave and sound pretty cool. And looking at the name of this is probably a sample from probably a preset from Omnisphere. I just froze and flattened and just like, modulated, edited, and drawn some automation. Coolios. And right here, preset. It's really like a effects to drive like that half of a phrase. This sound is really the Serum sound that kind of drove from the drop 2 melody that it's just teasing in the beginning, and froze it back into audio to just like draw out a certain rhythm. And you got a fill right here, a little cut, and this is probably just from Splice. And then really, speaking of Splice, this is really interesting as well. This sound, let me show you guys. I really like the sound of this track. Like this sound right here, if I take off all the processing, and I believe I pitched it again because again, this is from Splice. It sounds like this. So with all the processing, saturated, beef it up, EQ, modulation, moving, little sidechaining action, proto-verb, add some room, more reverb, more room, and add so much to the track. And to kind of, when I heard this idea in the track, immediately I was like, okay, right away we can have like this call and response melody that's like a sine wave, and that's exactly what I did with Serum here. So I'll use Serum, oh my bad guys. So I used Serum to kind of made this little pluck, added a lot of reverb, as you guys can tell, a lot of reverb, a lot of delay, some OTT action to beef it up, and it just talks so well, these two sounds. I love this one. And then this is probably the knock sound. Yep, the knock sound that we talked about already. Then we got this Omnisphere kind of sound. It's really just, I use it as a fill here, and it's really, it's just a sound extending from the break. Right here in the break, we got this creepy little melody. It's just a Serum preset, honestly. Then right here, one of my favorite sounds. Made this with my buddy Annibal in Berlin. He took an acoustic guitar. The guy's a musician genius. Musicianship is just so high. And yeah, we recorded this, and it's very original and special to me. And break 2, we got this Omnisphere kind of pad sample thingy. Really. Same sound, took from drop 1, edited in drop 2 to kind of fit that drop melody. I'm talking about this bass sound right here. Hear the resemblance, yeah? And we got right here a little sorry. And then this just, intertwined with the same sounds y'all heard from drop 1, really. I did add a little piano chord stab with the acid sound right here to kind of do some call and response and some nasty. I think I made this sound in Serum and then just like froze and flattened to repiece it into the rhythm I want with audio. I like working with audio a lot. And yeah, that's really it. That's really it. And then finally we got a little effects. So with effects, during the break is very simple. Saw wave, that's very, very flanged, phrased. Flanger, phrase. And this sound I made from Serum, using the LFO to pitch it up, sine wave, because I had like a sine melody in the drop, right? So this is really just making things cohesive. Transition, drop down, down lifter, some mala riser, some Tynan riser. So it's not like you can't use trap samples in house music. This is just like a bass drop sound. And in the intro, I kind of, in the outro as well, really included that bird chip. That's just like the signature. And this is really just like that melody that y'all hear in the intro that will creep in. I was using the EQ automation to kind of make it move around, as well as the automation between the panning. That's it. that's the entire track. I did the mix and mastering myself. Most of these things are honestly Ableton stock plugins. My good friend Tristan, we worked together a lot on mix and master, and he taught me a lot. And this is a guidance from him. And I kind of implemented my own sauce, just some EQ to tame 30 hertz and to cut to 20k hertz, and use a black box saturation, which I really, really like. Kind of first saturate the entire track, then an EQ to kind of just boost where I feel I was missing, enhance from Ableton, then another side EQ from Soundtoys to kind of just boost a little bit. I don't even think it's doing much. Ableton compressor, Ableton multiple compression, Ableton glue compressor, Ableton utility to kind of just make sure the break is a little bit quieter than the drop. And then an Ableton limiter. So there you go. That is the full track. Alright guys, so thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. And please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for letting me remix this. Take note, and the label as well. And Shawl here checking out. Till next time.